right? You come out, you're fighting the devil himself, right? You got to beat that fucker, right? So you're going to use every fucking trick you've got and every fucking mental and psychological bit of warfare you have in your arsenal against that guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's really important. Okay, so that's just a recap of what we went over. Okay, so base fighting is 90% mental, psychology. You know, they'll tell you that at special forces school. You know, the guys that are mentally weak, they drop out. It's the unassuming guy that you don't fucking notice. That's the guy that comes through. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not the big fucking massive bodybuilder. Look at me, how fucking tough and strong I am. Look at my fucking muscle. That doesn't mean shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? It doesn't. That guy's full of fucking ego. He's probably a narcissist and a sociopath, and you don't fucking want nothing to do with fuckers like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, it's important. It's important. You've got to be the good guy when you're fighting, but you've got to use the tricks as well. You know what I mean? You've got to be humble. Get rid of your ego. Right, because your ego's your own worst enemy. I've seen it a million times. Their own ego defeating them. That's it, purely. If they got rid of that fucking ego, I always said to all my guys, right, when you step into the gym, you step into the mat, you leave all your fucking political opinions, all your religions, and all your other fucking bullshit that you believe in at the fucking front door. Yeah. When we're on the mat, we're all fucking same. We are all human beings, part of the human race. That's what we are. That's it. End of story. Anyone that fucking talks about religion, race, or any kind of prejudice, they can fuck off. Yeah? I don't want them. Yeah. That's it. Okay? And the same applies to business. That's why businessmen read The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Warfare. Same principles apply to business. Business is ruthless. So is fucking warfare. So is fighting. It's fucking ruthless. But you don't have to be an arsehole. Yeah. Right? You can have compassion, which is important. To have compassion for your opponent. Now, I fought plenty of guys that I know I was beating the fuck out of them, and I pulled it down. I turned it back. I didn't want to fucking hurt them. You know what I mean? I hurt one guy once pretty badly. It really affected me. I broke his jaw in fucking 5 places. He was all wired up. The year later, and I saw him at the same event. He went, "Yeah, I remember you. I fought you last year for the British Championships in the semi-finals, and you kicked me in the jaw and broke my jaw." And I said, "Mate, I'm sorry, man. I didn't fucking mean to break your jaw." You know what I mean? I was just trying to. I just landed the shot. Yeah. It wasn't really hard. It just landed fucking right. Yeah. Sorry, man. He said, "Yeah, the doctor said I can't fight no more." So that fucking pulls at the heartstrings, mate. To be honest, you know. Yeah. So, yeah. So having compassion for your opponent's good as well. You know, you have to. Don't be one of those arseholes that fucking does all the slagging off shit to someone, like fucking cussing them out and shit like that. Nah, don't be one of them. Be like Mike Tyson. The guy that walks in the fucking plane, just walks into the fucking ring, right? Now, I've met Mike and trained with him. He's fucking trained by the best guy in the world, you know, Kevin Rooney and Gus D'Amato. I mean, those guys are legends, man, for training people. Yeah, and you saw that today, right? Stuff I learned from him, on you. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. Be humble. Yeah, and then you are. Yeah. You are. You've got, and I said to you, whoever trained you before gave you the really good basics. Basic skills to start with, so you've got the edge already with the basics now. Because trying to teach someone who's come from Taekwondo, trying to teach him how to do kickboxing and boxing is a fucking nightmare, right? Yeah. I've spent 3 years on a guy like that, and he still couldn't fucking fight. You know what I mean? And he still can't now. You know, he just had so much of that Taekwondo bad training instilled in him. Yeah. You know what I mean? He really did. You know, and. You know, going back to warfare, this is why Churchill during World War II, he created a commando unit, right? Because, I'll tell you why, they didn't march, they didn't do roll call, stand to attention, they didn't fucking waste their time with shit like that. They were training. When the other guys were standing to attention and marching, they were training. When the other guys were sleeping, they were fucking training. And those guys won World War II for us, along with the Americans, who did the same thing. They had fucking units that trained like that too, you know? They learned a lot. When they fought the British in 1776 for their independence, you know what I mean? They learned a lot fighting the British. They lost loads of battles, but they pulled together. And Washington was a great general, and what makes a great general and a great leader is someone who's open-minded to suggestions of others.